completely pouring rain. Like the oceans are up there for the time being, and I love it. I love the rain so much. I can't wait to have the fruit tree orchard in the ground and all the raised beds just firing on all cylinders so they can be getting nourished by this amazing rain. Another item for mail time segment, which I think I know what this is, so let's check it out together. We had the lovely people at Elec Homes send us one of their blenders, and we're gonna try it out and see if it can make amazing off-grid hummus. I gotta admit, Elec Homes emailed us and told us this blender was on the way, and I didn't know what to expect. It's way nicer than I thought. It looks really good. Yeah, and the price is really good. Like, the price is very affordable, especially with the discounts down in the description. I'm really excited to use it and see how it compares to our other blender. Okay, I don't think that the blender is gonna be able to turn on and work with the car battery and the inverter, because the inverter only can do like 750 watts continuous power and 1500 watt peak power, and this blender needs 1600 watts. So, but I kind of want to just see what happens. So, yeah, nothing happened. So we're gonna stock the guy full of our hummus. You guys know that our good friends that have acreage down the way have been so nice to let us use their plugins if we need to plug in some gadgets. So we're gonna bring the blender down there once it's full and blend this into a delicious hummus dip. Our first time turning the high-speed blender on. Every blender is unique, and we had to go to the manual to figure out how to turn it on. It looks like we have to have the top on the base, and it has like a little safety circuit that gets completed when you put it together. So once it's on, then you can plug it in and turn the blender on. Cool neighbors several acres away have a bridge that connects their acreage to another acreage over a river, and it's like kind of years and years old, and they brought in like a tractor and were like taking it out of the river and putting a new giant stump in to make a new bridge. And they had all this leftover wood that had been rotting away in the river. But it's still good enough to serve a purpose. So I'm not gonna build anything like structural out of it, but I asked them, I texted them and I said, hey, you know, do you guys mind if we have that? And we'll take it off your property for you. And they go, yeah, go for it. So we got all these wooden planks that we're gonna use to eliminate the drop, the step right here, because I feel like when the truck's carrying a lot of weight, I don't wanna have any problems out here in the middle of nowhere with the truck suspension. So we're gonna make it a little bit of a smoother grade. And then once it gets to this part, we need to protect the swamp. So I'll show you guys, spin it around. And that right there is the swamp. So it doesn't look like much, but let me go out there and I'll show you. It's all covered with green and foliage because we cut down everything that was growing in this swamp. And it's kind of dried up right now, but believe me, in the winter time and the springtime, this was standing water, and there was even some movement to it. Like, just afraid that if I put 1,000 pounds in the truck, I don't want the truck to get marooned. I don't want to become one of the outlaws of the marsh and get stuck in this little marsh here. So we're gonna lay some boards across here, just temporarily, and that way the truck can drive across and then make our way right up there, up the chute. I've seriously been dreaming about this all week. I really want to drive the truck up the chute here. This used to be just completely full of bush. You guys saw it. If you guys go back to the last episode or the one before last, I didn't even know it was in here. Like, I had to seriously take the machete and the chainsaw and loppers and like go backpacking into the property just to like navigate down to the ground level and see what was down there, getting hit in the face by all nature of salmonberry and blackberry and alder and bugs and everything all over me. And I was able to see, hey, I think that logging road is right there. And that tells me that there's a lot of rock that will be solid and drivable. And I have really been excited to floor the Chocolate Thunder down and just blast through there. I just want to see what the new truck, the Chocolate Thunder, looks like right in front of the front door of the Yurt. I think it will look really good, and it will allow us to have some more privacy, and I don't know, it's just cool. And I just really want to drive the truck up here. So don't go anywhere. The only things that could stop us is a punctured tire from a sharp rock or a sharp root, or if we get stuck in the marsh. Okay, on a scale from 1 to 10, how done are you with preparing and prepping this road?
It's like a 10, like done.
Yeah.
A done 10.
What was worse, the platform for the Yurt or the road?
The platform for the Yurt.
You were super done with that.
That was, yeah. I think it's because for the platform we had to stay still and like do like little tedious stuff, and the bugs were just attacking our face. Like this, we are moving up and down.
Yeah, not as many bugs when you're moving.
Yeah.
And we have the yurt to go and retreat to get a break.
Yeah.
But you have this expression, bitch work. You think this is bitch work.
Yeah, I guess.
But I think out here, it's just work.
I think it's done though.
I think if anything happens now, it's not because we didn't prepare.
Yeah.
So we did a good job. How heavy is this wood stove?
800 pounds.
How heavy?
800 pounds.
Can we do this by ourselves?
We're gonna have to.
All right, let's try.
Woohoo! Woohoo! This is so exciting. First time pulling up to our home.
Yeah. No car has been back here for like 70 years.
This is really exciting.
Yeah.
Yay.
What were you saying before I was going to drive the truck? I was like, let's put the wood burning stove on there and bring it up and be really careful and watch out. And you said what?
I said, let's have some fun. Drive up it.
How did you phrase it though? You said, be a man, drive your truck.
Well, that's because the last like week you're like, Nicole, I have this like man instinct to just drive up it. Who cares if the bridge thing is in? Like, I just want to like beast mode it all the way up there. So when you're like saying like, oh, let's just load it up and drive it really careful, I'm like, no, it's done. Drive up this bitch. Drive up this road. But we did it. We have a vehicle here now.
We do. You're so cool, babe.
Yay. Chocolate thunder. Chocolate thunder in the house. The brown looks good with the green.
Yeah, it does actually. Earth tones. So we come back here late at night from now on. Are we going to park in the usual spot and walk over, or are we going to take this road?
Why not take this road?
Yeah.
All right, let's get the wood burning stove.
All right.
We did it! Yeah!
Are we going to take the tarp off of it, or are we going to leave it tarped up? Why are you wearing the exact same outfit that I'm wearing?
I'm not.
It looks the exact same.
Oh, I guess it is kind of, but reversed.
We're like color coordinated.
Gross. Are you gonna take this off?
Let's take it off without getting it in water.
That's good.
Okay, the pallet's on that side. It's moving!
Okay, I'm gonna help you push now.
How perfect is this setup? Okay, other side.
Right.
Maybe you should shove it down.
I just don't want you to
'Cause-
go, you're going over some pretty...
Yeah, maybe I should shove it down. Earthquake test.
I think it's pretty secure.
Staying in there, yeah.
Yeah. It looks like you're good, yeah? Okay. Yep, we're good. Yes, we're good, baby. We're good.
Oh my God, are you okay? Okay, the stove's been used like 5 times, so it's virtually brand new. So we found it secondhand. So from Nanaimo to the Prius trailer, out of the guy's house, which is like a 5-acre place, out of Nanaimo to Port Alberni, stored it at an Airbnb. From the Airbnb, 4.5, 5 hours
Up the island.
from the North Island to the barge, off the Prius onto a forklift, from the forklift onto the barge, on the ocean, from the ocean craned to the dock, from the dock to our neighbor's truck, from our neighbor's truck to the property pallet tower, from the pallet tower to this truck, from this truck to the yurt, and now from the yurt inside the yurt.
Yep.
So far we're successful.
That one just works.
There we go. Okay, great job. Get over on this side. There you go. More? There, good. Is that better?
Yep.
Like that better? Okay. You are a beast woman. Great job. Now, do it now. There you go. Cool.
I think so.
Shout out to our special neighbor John and Terry for the floor dolly. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Stop. Great job. Keep that pressure coming. Still want to dump it up. Oh my gosh, right off the side.
Oh wait, we're good on this side. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing.
Okay, let's keep it even. Is it even?
Yep, keep going. Keep going. Okay, now push. Now push. It just went over the edge. Keep pushing. Okay. There we go. Still good. Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Hey, give me some.
Woo! Yes! Woo! Yes! All right, welcome home. Okay, so this is your new home. Your kitchen over here.
Nice job.